Hello, everybody. Looks like I'm going to have to switch it here. Touching my iPad and should bring things up. Hello, everybody. This is Paula Ward, aka Tutu Fit Mama. And it's been a while since I've come to you live. Wednesday or Tuesday? It's been a crazy week. And what I'm talking to you about today, because I was thinking about it all last night, is my son's team made the playoffs. This has been 3 years in the making. First year he was not a part of it. Second year he was. First year I think they were kind of towards the bottom in their standings. Last year they missed it by one team. They were 25 and 24 made it. This year they're 18. And going in, today's our last practice, and going in tomorrow, I had a call that I watched last night from my own team for Beachbody, and they had a really great speaker on. Her name was Liz, and she was talking about belief. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, what can I do to help my son kind of keep it together for this weekend? I've got coaches, they take care of the baseball part, but for me it's how do I keep him on track? And he basically it comes down to going out every game, whether you think that team is better or not. And it comes down to that same video clip from last week about the death crawl, putting your blindfolders on, even if you think that team is better than you. Ironically, we have played the team we're playing first. They are a good team. When we played them on Saturday or Sunday, they mercied us. So there is that belief in there that that team is better than us. And I've watched those boys. They deserve to win as much as any other team in that playoff. The biggest thing is they just have to believe it. One thing she had said, there's a guy named Roger Bannister, and it stuck with me. And it's funny, it's the second time I've heard the story in like a month or two. Basically, he was a gentleman who was a runner. They said nobody could break the 4-minute mile or 4-minute 1 second. And he was somebody that just believed he could. Once he believed it, everybody broke it after him too. And that's where we are with the boys. It's like they just need to believe that they can go out there and do it. And even if they hit 1 home run, 2 home runs, 3 home runs, still going out there and believing that they can win. Because they had a team a couple weeks ago, and that team came out and hit bombs after the other, and the boys literally fell apart. So I think as parents and even as coaches, we need to sit there and build these kids up and be like, you know what? The only person holding you back is yourself. Go out there. Do not sit on that bench with a puss on your face. If you don't hit the ball, don't throw your helmet, don't stamp around, because that negativity builds that belief that you can't do it. And you just watch a whole team fall apart doing that. So I will have a chat with Pete today and say, listen, think about that game and how you guys fell apart and what you can do differently. Basically, I love that thought that treat every day like your World Series. We get to choose what we believe in. We can believe we're going to fail, or we can believe we're going to win no matter what. We can believe that everything we've done up till now will show in our game. Winston Churchill said, and she'd mentioned this in her talk yesterday, what counts is how you react after the failure. Success is the ability to go from one failure to another with no loss of enthusiasm. And I think that's huge with these boys, is that to not lose the enthusiasm, and basically they can do this. So I think as parents, we can encourage that. Like I have a video for him, as I always do, basically, because I'm a Cubs fan, is the Cubs winning last year. The last segment of that talks about, here are grown men jumping around like 12-year-old boys. And that's what I want for them tomorrow. I want them to jump around like the 12-year-old boys they are and celebrate the hard work they have done all season, because they deserve it. So I don't know if this helps with the thought, but it's been on me about how to help my son best go into these playoffs with, they're not first on the line, they're 18th, but you know what? Like the tournaments, like anything else, when you go into this, the slate gets wiped cleared. No matter what you've done the whole year, it doesn't matter. It only matters what you do this weekend and next weekend. And every team on there is deserving. But the team who will win is a team that goes out there, pushes, and believes that they can do it. So I don't know if this will help you. I hope it does. It kind of helped me work through what I'm going to say to him tomorrow on the way, and how even if the team starts falling, how to get them up and get them through it. So, because really this is a mental game. This at this point, this is not about their baseball. This is about them and their beliefs. I hope this helps you and your family live your best life. To all those going into the playoffs this week, next week, for anything, for town ball, for AAU, for school. We have schools in this area that actually made it to playoffs that haven't made it in years. That helps you as a parent be there for your kids the way you should be. You know, we're here to be cheerleaders. And I'm not saying it's more being a cheerleader about just keeping them going and not letting them lose the fact that they can do it. So have a great weekend. Hopefully it's sunny. It's sunny right now. And like I said, this is Paula Ward, aka 22 Fit Mama, and I hope this helps you and your family live your best life. Thank you.